Hello everyone, my name is Hafsa. I am a Singaporean and I am now living in Spain. That's the name, Hafsa in Spain. Very much inspired by Emily in Paris, which I just binge watched just a few days ago, and that's how I came up with this idea to do my channel. And because it's been a year, I have not quite much accomplished learning the language here. While Spaniards are very hospitable people and they are very friendly and accommodating, I think it's high time I take my Spanish education seriously. And I feel like if I'm not committing to the internet, it's just not gonna happen that I pick up Spanish. So this is more like, hey internet, you're holding me accountable, aren't you? That sort of thing. So I think 2 months more and it's gonna be a year since I have been here in Spain. So I came here because I got married and my husband lives here. He has been working here, so I decided to support him and come over here. And now that it's been some time, I've not quite even enrolled myself in a school to learn Spanish because you probably are working or something. So for me, I've been like working, doing different things, and that's the reason why I have not been quite serious about it. So I have had a friend here. She is my husband's friend's wife, right? So she introduced me to this app called Duolingo. I am sure you have heard of it, especially if you're interested in learning a new language. So the first few days I was super committed to study on that app, but then priorities change, or maybe I just got a little lazy. Yeah, so I feel so embarrassed. Probably my cheeks are getting red because of this. So I personally feel like my accomplishment on Duolingo hasn't been quite impressive, and I really wished I had been more serious about it. So here's me committing in front of all of you publicly. According to Duolingo, they say that I'm one of the top 5% of people learning Spanish on their platform. I don't think it's the overall top 5%, I think it's just in Spanish. So I'm gonna go click here and I wanna show you my stats. This is a very surprising fact because although I've not been very active, on the days that I was active, I guess that's how I was able to accumulate this many points. So it says I was in the top 5% because I got 5938 points. I also spent 593 minutes learning languages. I know 270 words. So that makes up to 921 sentences. I had 22 consistent days where I did not break my streak. For 15 days, I held my position in the Ruby division. All right, what does it say? You're a language superstar. You are in the top 5% of the users worldwide. So it's good, but it's not that good. Singaporeans, we hustle very hard, we work very hard, and we want fast and quick results. So I'm not doing that, and I really need to, which is why I'm here. Okay, when I watched Emily in Paris, the reason why I keep saying Paris and not Paris is because when I was in school, I used to learn French. Just level 1 basic French, up to the point where being able to order from a restaurant, booking a hotel room, getting to know directions, and that's really it. So I really enjoyed it, and I could totally understand the pains that Emily faced. And one thing that I really loved in the show was how she goes through her situation with a lot of optimism. With the thing with moving abroad is that when you move, I think a lot of you starts to change. So in my first few months here, I had like an identity crisis. Like, I love my husband, but I'm all like, where am I? What am I doing here? This doesn't feel familiar. And I just felt really lost. my family isn't around me, my friends aren't near me, and Singapore being a food palace, food heaven, I miss Singaporean food and all the halal food over here. Food is great, but wontons, dumplings, Chinese food, Malay food, kway teow, I miss all of that, So that is the problem. And with that being said, I can totally understand the problems that she was going through, and I really like the enthusiasm and the positivity that she was sailing through in the whole seasons, in both seasons, right? And I really wish I could pick up a thing or two from her. But of course, now that more than 3 months have passed and it's almost going to be a year here, I have definitely settled in better here. Of course, with the support of my husband and his family, and my family too, things have been great. But besides that, I think life is good. But of course, life is all about getting better, right? And watching the show really made me realize that no matter where we go, we should never lose the essence of ourselves, even if that means displeasing somebody else. So you should always stay true to yourself. You should never try to be someone that you're not. You should never put yourself in an uncomfortable position to please someone else. Be you and stay happy. That's just the, what do you say? That's what I picked up from the show. And of course, I totally live for her outfits. If they came in halal versions of those, I would definitely be grabbing those up, because her outfits were so beautiful and on point. Myself, I have a really colorful personality, so I really enjoy wearing colorful clothes, especially like greens, reds, oranges, blue, like things that when you look at a person, you just go like, wow, she has a lot of confidence carrying herself in that outfit. She's killing in that outfit. I think it's a coincidence that it just came in time. It's already New Year's. It's 1st January today. So no, it's 2nd January today. Yeah, so I'm really glad I was able to see the show right before New Year's, because it allowed me to reflect and about my time that I've spent here. And now moving forward, of course, I want to make a better use of my time. I mean, Emily was going to French lessons and I am not. But even if I'm not, I need to take, whether it means taking online classes or even using Duolingo, I think it's really important to be consistent and, keep the boat moving and sailing till we reach our destination. And so how do I busy myself all this while that I've been in Spain? So there are a few things that I do. Okay, I have been freelance writing. That's one. I have written, I think, 10 or 12 articles so far. Some are published, some are not. That has been quite interesting for me. It's a totally new skill. I've never done it before, but I thought I'd do it. Might as well, right? And then I have been teaching online on a platform called Preply. So it is a website where you can find a teacher to teach you almost anything from science, history, all of the languages I've probably ever heard of, to tech. Tech. I come from a tech background, so tech. So it's really interesting about what you can learn. If you go and do a search, you can see about their qualifications, what they have done, and how qualified they are to teach the subject that they are teaching. They go through a very intensive screening before they are approved as a tutor on Preply. So do check them out. Besides that, I have a passion in doing voiceover. I love creating a lot of baby sounds and storytelling. I think my voice can transport them to a journey. Voice is really, really powerful, I feel, and the right voice can really do wonders, especially for kids. You don't want a book reading session to be boring. You want it to be exciting, and you want them to feel like, wow, that was a really good book. That was a really good read. That's the idea, right? So I have a YouTube channel. It's called Tell a Tale. It's a short stories for children YouTube channel. I upload videos on Monday and Thursday. Make sure you give that a like and subscribe. I will share it down below as well. So yeah, these are the 3-4 main things that I've been doing. By the way, I didn't mention, but I teach English on Preply. I also teach people to do interviews, confidence building, public speaking, prepare for the speeches, and all of that stuff. And even if you're a student preparing for exams like the IELTS exam, TOEFL, SAT exams, I can help you prepare with them as well. And time to time, I like to go out with my husband, exploring the city, and sometimes I also like to buy groceries, Asian groceries, so I can come back home and make dumplings. I have never made a dumpling in my life, but ever since I came to Spain, I won't say I'm a queen of dumpling, but I make pretty good dumplings. Okay, so make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will also leave my links to my Instagram and TikTok. I'm not sure if I want to start a TikTok, but let's see. I'm just going to put it down if there's anything I want to start. So mainly I would like to be posting here and maybe share more about my life here. That's about me. I am Hafsa. I'm a Singaporean who moved to Spain, and now I'm starting a YouTube channel because I want to really document my journey, learning and navigating my life through this new area and country, continent, and all of that. So thank you so much, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. So make sure you comment and, let's have a little chat down there, okay? Take care, guys. Goodbye.